Another tip I would like to give you is to keep your story really simple. Animation takes a long time, and if your story is complicated, you might not be able to finish it. So you should have a beginning, a big event, and the end. I like my stories to be humorous, to be funny, but your story could be sad or scary, wherever you want is your story. In this case, I'm going to do a story of a little boy that goes out and it's been snowing. He builds a beautiful snowman, then the sun will come out and the snowman will melt and the poor little boy will scream in horror. And that's it. Let's get to it and start our storyboard. So we're going to start doing the outside line for our storyboard. And then we're going to create the grid. In this case, I'm just going to have 9 squares. But you can do as many as you need to. And you can add also more pages if you need more. Don't do them too small or it'll be hard for you to draw. It's not important if the squares are not exactly the same. I'm going to draw a house with a door, and in the background far away I'm going to draw some buildings, and there are some clouds in the sky. They're going to be important. In the next scene I'm going to repeat my close-up building with the door, the little houses in the background far away, the clouds in the sky, and there's snow coming out of them. So I'm going to make a little note. The snow is going to be covering the ground. Just going to write down ground and snow. And I'll show you how to do this when we do the animation. The next scene, again our building, but the door is going to be slightly open, and there is the hill, the houses, and there is I'm going to put a note saying the door is open, and then I'm going to have the little boy that's coming out of the house. I'm going to just have him there. He's just a little stick man. But that's good enough because I'm going to add a little note saying the boy. The next thing is going to be a close-up. So I don't need so much background, and it's a pile of snow on the ground, and this little matchstick boy is bending, and he's going to be making a snowman. So he's bending over the pile of snow, and I'm going to put a note explaining that that's the snow. And then I must put the clouds on the sky. In the next one, the boy has already made the snowman, so the snowman is there with the eyes and the arms, and then there's a hill behind him and the little boy who is really happy. So I'm going to add a note saying happy boy. You will be able to do this by changing his smile. It's important that we have the clouds. I'll put them in both scenes. In the next scene, the snowman will be there, and I'm going to have the little boy walking away. He's going to be going back into the house. You don't have to make him walking into the house. You can just make him walk out of the screen. The sky and the clouds, and the boy just goes away. As you can see, I'm going to put his leg like he's walking, but I'm also going to add a note. In the next scene, the snowman is there, and then the sun is going to be coming out from behind a cloud. And I'll add a note pointing at the sun. The next thing, our snowman is already melting down. He's starting to flatten, and you can see the two little arms coming out of him, and the big sun now completely out from behind the clouds. Again, I will add a note that will say melting snowman, or just melting. And in our very last thing, we are just going to have the hill and a puddle in the ground and the big sun shining in the sky and the poor boy that just comes into the scene and finds the snowman gone, and he says, "No." That's all. The end. And that's it. That's our storyboard done. Please come back for the next workshop to keep working on our claymation movie, where we will be designing and creating our characters. Bye!